Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Hope you're having a great day today. We're going to be playing some Elder Scrolls Online. Haven't played it in a while, probably about a year. And I'm going to create a new character. And it's probably going to be a Nightblade, a Red Guard Nightblade. So we're going to go ahead and go through the character creation process right now. So here we go. Okay, we're going to go with Daggerfall Covenant and Race. Red Guard. Okay. Blade. We're going to leave the body the way it is. I don't feel like messing with it. Have a look at his face. Hair color, we're going to go with white. And eye color, we're going to go with red. And his facial hair. Guess I don't have an option for facial hair. Interesting. Permanent marking, face, chest size, neck size, eye color. I don't see facial hair. No geezer. I'm gonna go ahead and go through the tutorial. Probably new stuff added to it since I've played last.
Is someone out there? I could use your assistance. I'm quite trapped in here.
My thanks. Hear me out if you want to escape this place. You were on the cart. I saw you before those witches caught us and tossed me in this stone box. Glad you're finally awake. Apologies for my ghastly appearance. I'm not feeling my best.
Where are we?
Our precise location, I can only speculate. Somewhere in western Skyrim, I suppose. I was involved in my own investigation when the Ice Reach Coven Witch attacked. We can escape, but I desperately need your help first.
Help with what?
The witches must have stashed my belongings nearby. Among them is a small flask. I can open the cell door. Once I do, I need you to retrieve that flask for me. I'll be too weak. And until I have it, you're in significant danger.
What do you mean?
I swear, I intend you no harm. If I don't get that flask back, however, my intentions won't matter. Retrieve it, and we'll break out of here together.
Okay, open the door and I'll get you your flask.
Don't be afraid. This may be jarring, but it's a necessary part of the plan. Please, hurry and retrieve my flask.
Heavy weapons? I got nothing. Okay.
Did you find it? Give it to me. Yes, that's better. Thank you. I could feel my control slipping away. Yes, that was blood. But I swear there's no cause for alarm. Not every vampire is a monster. I'm part of a group that only drinks from willing donors. We regulate the actions of less scrupulous vampires.
What group is that?
I belong to House Ravenwatch, one of the noble houses of Rivenspire. We adhere to the teachings of our founder, Count Verandis Ravenwatch. We take no blood by force. We help those in need, and we curtail the actions of more hostile vampires.
Well, Western Skyrim is a long way from Ravenspire.
We go where we're needed. I was investigating a burial site in Bankurai when I discovered smugglers stealing ancient remains. I followed the trail, ran into the witch, and, well, you know the rest. Now, we need to get out of here.
I'm assuming you have a plan for that?
Sort of. I regained enough of my senses when they carried me in here to remember the way out. It's pretty straightforward. I'll guide the way if you defend us from anyone who blocks our path. If we work together, I'm certain we can escape. Follow closely. You never know what's wandering around in these old barrows. I wonder why the witches are storing all these things. See if you can find a weapon. I'll grab something more suited to my skills.
Got anything better? And a great sword? Come on. Or a bow? Something? Okay.
That looks dangerous enough. Now come on, this way.
Here we go.
What are you two doing out? Ergala still has need of you.
That's the brute who threw us in
I'll
our
put you
cell.
two milk
We have to get
drinkers
past
back
him.
in your cage.
The only way out is through him. Austin, strike him with a light attack. Hit him again. Hit him again.
Fast, but you can't withstand this.
Don't let his heavy attack hit you. Block it. Strike him while he's off balance. Defend yourself. Hit him again. Get your guard up. Hit him.
Can block what you can't see.
Break free from that stun. Break free, my friend. Take it off. Another heavy attack. Press your advantage with a heavy attack. Interrupt that strike! Stop his attack!
Time to end this.
Finish him off so we can escape. Smell of blood.
All right, level up.
We should move on.
Okay. All right, so we'll put that in health. And what's the other one? Oh, skills. Okay. All right. Assassin's Blade. Anything else? We're gonna point. Hello. It's all locked up. Looks like me. That's all locked up. Oh, I guess I used them all. Okay. Open daily reward. Ooh, 45 meal. Yum. Anything else around here? All right. Really want a bow.
Weapons. Grab anything you think might be useful.
I just come in this way? Yeah, I did. Maybe I have to go through there. Okay, let's try this again. Can I use that door right now? Okay, reach the exit.
Giant frostbite spider. Kill it, my friend!
I don't see it. Where? Oh, there it is. Wonder where he keeps the gold. Yeah, this is all new to me. All right.
Over here! We're almost to the exit. Quick, hide. Look up on the bridge.
As you'll see, the storm's effects will be quite devastating.
As long as everything is ready for the first harvest, Gala, I will be pleased.
Very curious. Let's talk for a moment. That was Urgala, leader of this branch of the Ice Reach Coven. She's the witch who locked us in the barrow. The others take their orders from her.
Who's she talking to?
I'm not sure, but I believe he's one of my kind. They mentioned a devastating storm. We need to find out exactly what they have planned. My apologies, but we're going to have to postpone our escape.
You want to follow those two?
We'll make an investigator out of you yet. I need to figure out how those stolen remains, the Ice Reach Coven, and that vampire are connected. Let's catch up to Urgala and her guest, and see what we can find out.
All right. Lead on. Oh, no weapons. What? Need a bow.
should be able to catch up with Matron Urgala through here. Witches and their servants are everywhere. We could sneak through if you wish to avoid more battles.
All right, here we go, Deepwood Crossing.
They should be just up ahead. Hurry!
All right, sneakity sneak sneak.
Look, the sky! What have they done? We must reach that clearing!
What clearing? I think I'm going the right way. Nope.
Wish we could sleep on beds, not piles of hay.
All right, here we go. Another encounter.
We should step up patrol and visit them.
The reach will rise up. Door up ahead. Looks like the way up to the clearing.
All right, here we go. Any goodies up here? Let's find out.
Did you see who Urgala was speaking to?
They bear the same symbol as the ones I saw in Bankrai.
Oh, look at that.
Kill Urgala! Maybe that will stop the storm from growing.
Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot to get the points. No skill points. Okay, we're good there. Okay.
The Harrow Storm ritual is a thing of beauty, Urgala. I'll be in touch after the harvest.
You're dead! No matter, for soon all of Skyrim will fall! Your efforts mean nothing. The harvest gone.
Somehow that pike is involved. Destroy it, quickly! You did it. The storm's dissipated. I wish we could have learned more before we killed Matron Urgala. I still don't understand what the Coven has planned. And it's the not knowing that worries me. That's true. And we stopped that storm. My investigations have led to even darker corners, but progress has been made. Here, consider the Ice Reach Coven's presence in Westerns. Not right now. We're in the hold of Hofengar in western Skyrim. Solitude is its capital city, and the seat of High King Svargrim. The Nords don't tolerate. As I said, I have no idea.
All right. See what I got in inventory. Anything else? Not bad. Okay, we're gonna go with piercing. And precision strikes. Okay, now where are we going?
The Nords don't tolerate Reachmen in their territory. Ah, this way, my friend. Road ahead will take you straight to Solitude. Go. Warn Solitude of the danger. I need to make contact with the Raven Watch.
Okay.
Once again, thank you for assisting me. Without you, I'd still be locked away. And who knows what damage that Herostorm would have caused. Follow this road east, and you should reach Solitude in short order. Until we meet again, fare you well.
There's no time. Take this. Keep it safe. Information. The Ice Reach Coven. At work in the west. Just need more proof. Go! They're coming! Don't trust them. Only Lyris.
You there! What did that fugitive tell you? Who are you? Another spy? What did this lying Easterner say to you? Assisting a fugitive is a crime in Hafingar Hold. Unless you want to find out how we deal with traitors and spies, tell me what he said to you. Ice Reach Coven? Ridiculous. The only threat to the west are those damn spies from east. Don't start spreading rumors about Reach witches. And my grandfather killed 12 giants with his bare hands. But at least he had the good grace to string a few of their teeth around his neck before he made... The word of an outsider isn't worth mammoth spit. Keep sticking your nose where it doesn't belong and you'll wind up just like him.
Ooh.
Mind your own business, or you'll find that solitude doesn't take kindly to instigators and strangers.
Okay.
Go on. Just remember, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Go over here first. Let's do a J. Probably should do this part last. could change. Thought you could change the opacity. I guess not. Must be in this building. Thought maybe it might be in the back.
Stay back! I'll do it! I'll stab you! I mean it! One step closer, and I don't know any Brondold. That is what I told the guards, and that is what I'm telling you. I don't want any more trouble. You make me stab you, and it's my dead. Stone's mercy. And I'm next, aren't I? I promise. I don't know anything. I won't make any trouble. I'll disappear. I don't even like it here. You'll never... He did not tell me a lot. Said he was tracking some bad people. Asked me. The last time we spoke, it was about the men with the job postings. A pair of wolves in sheep's clothing. Flyers. They were hanging them at the inn. Take Brondol's horse and run before someone less friendly comes. We're stuck between the death spot of Markov and the Scold King of the East. They'd be wise to. The only... who knows? Maybe a wild land full of wild folk. Look, you'd feel the same if you knew the tales of the folk.
Yeah, I'm practicing my sneaking, so it'll take me a little longer to get there, but it'll help me level up sneak. Wow, with a Viking ship, that's kind of cool. Hopefully I won't get eaten. Laris, if you're reading this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna meet up with Laris. Alright, talk to Laris Titanborn. Where is she? Okay. Check him out.
Fascinating application of the technique.
I'm accustomed to stairs, but I reached my threshold for gawkers a long time ago. Move along. I'm waiting for someone. He's what? Damn it. Queen Gerhild will be here at any moment. Look, Her Highness is expecting to talk to me and my contact. I need you to pretend to be that contact, or this will go very badly. We can exchange intimate details of our lives later. Right now, just know that the safety of all of Skyrim, maybe even all of Tamriel, depends on how this meeting goes.
Okay.
So follow my lead and be on your best behavior with Her Highness.
Lyris Titanborn. Your reputation is known even here in the West. Is this one of your famed companions?
No, but I assure you my partner is one of the Skald King's best. Go introduce yourself.
I am
partner.
Gerhild, Queen of Skyrim. Allow me to welcome you. The letter that preceded your arrival said an attempt was made on the... Have you anything that would persuade my heart? Trouble from the Reach is as common as snow in winter. Thank you for alerting me to this situation. I am eager to see what else... My deepest apologies. Between the Reach to our south and the Ebonheart, you must convince my husband that a threat... It's enough for me to believe you're... Eastern and Western Sky... Frankly, yes. He believes you're...
You handled that better than I expected. Now what in Mara's name happened to Brundold? Damn. Lucky thing he found you. Brundold was supposed to get the lay of the land before I got here. Without his information, my work for Euron the Skald King could be over before it begins. What did he give you? Hand it over. Smugglers and Reachmen up to illicit business. Nothing unusual there, but Brundold thought it could be connected to the Coven. I'm short a good investigator, and you stepped into the role easily enough. Can I count on you to help me with this? Brundold mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega, who likes to gamble in back alleys, and an orc named Mog, who frequents the Lonely Troll Inn. Succinctly? No. but I'll try. The Ice Reach Coven recently attacked the Skull King. We learned they're planning something in western Skyrim as well, so Yoren sent me to warn them. Beyond that, we have the leads Brondald found, and that's about it. I had a run-in with the Coven too. First at their stronghold in the Sea of Ghosts, then in Eastmarch. They tried to... well, let's say they had plans of an unkind nature regarding the Skull King. I stopped them, then came here to warn Svargrim. While it's true that Svargrim and Yoren don't get along, the Skull King doesn't want something terrible to befall western Skyrim. That would be bad for the East as well as the West. Besides, Yoren was hoping for an opportunity to improve relations. We don't, but it's all we've got. Even if they aren't connected to the Ice Reach Coven, taking care of a few of Svargrim's problems might earn us some goodwill. Now, Lyra's Titanborn. I was one of Emperor Varen's 5 companions. Currently, I serve Yoren the Skald King. Skyrim's my home, and I'll do whatever's necessary to protect it. Whoever's behind this axe and I have been all over Tamriel, to oblivion and back on more than one occasion for that matter. I've earned my reputation. Yoren hoped my fame might persuade Svargrim to grant me an audience, but it seems to be working against me. Most of the tales of my exploits involve the liberal application of the blade of my axe. Svargrim must think Yoren sent me here to strong-arm him into joining the Pact. He's wrong, but I'd probably jump to the same conclusion.
Okay, I'm going to be AFK for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Brondald mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch...
Well?
I'm not the first Nord from the east to receive a chilly reception at the Blue Palace. Doubt I'll be the last. The Bard's College. Hard to imagine the Skald King spent his youth studying verse in this stodgy old kingdom.
Hell.
Hey, don't step on the dice. There a reason you're interrupting our game, pork face? Don't know any Brondhold. Don't know you. Either way, I got nothing to tell you. Get lost. I'm on a winning streak.
My friend asked nicely. Talk, or the next thing to roll will be your heads.
Kasala! She handles all the smuggling in Solitude. Her warehouse is on the docks.
That wasn't so hard. Come on, partner. We're done here. Castle Dower is a monument to the Western spirit. Stony and cheerless. Maybe the new tower will liven up the place.
It's the only love he ever gets.
You must be Mog. I have questions.
Questions? Happy to oblige. Buy a few rounds and let's chat.
You're going to answer me, Orc, or...
Hey! Nobody intimidates my friends.
Princess Svana.
Who gave you the right to walk in here and bully my friend? Did my father send you? Because he doesn't like Mog. But I like Mog. Mog doesn't care that I'm a princess, and it doesn't matter to me that Mog's a scoundrel. If my father did... Smelly bastards. Cheap, too. Wouldn't buy us a drink. They hung their flyers and left without saying a word. Then it did... His breeches fit well. And he was handsome. Not a Nord. Breton, maybe. I didn't really listen to what he was saying. A half-dozen workers left with him. Off to the Drudok Mountains or someplace. He hasn't been back since.
Let's talk outside, partner.
Partner, is it?
So we've got a mysterious Breton possibly working with Reachmen, recruiting workers for some unknown purpose. Plus, there's a smuggler hiding unknown contraband in a warehouse down by the docks. I say we deal with the smuggler first. We know where to find her, and we more or less know what she's up to. And if the two are connected, maybe the smuggler can help us narrow our search for the Breton.
To the docks we go.
That's Kasala's warehouse. Only one sentry. Let's try not to cause a scene.
Private property. Get lost. Wait. A half-giant? Is that Lyris Titanborn? Blood and Blade. Everyone knows Lyris Titanborn. What a woman. She's even larger than I imagined. No wonder she fought Swordmaster Sai Sahan to a draw. Wait, is he here too? Until Kasala returns, I'd be happy to keep fair Lyris company in her stead. Alas, Kasala doesn't allow visitors when she isn't here to conduct business. But we can wait out here. Do you think Lyris would autograph my ancestral scabbard? It would mean so much to my son. When I have one. Do you know if Lyris is betrothed? Oh, thank you, thank you! You don't know how much this means to me.
I don't know what you said to him, but this is our chance. Try the lock. See what's in those marked crates. I'll watch the door.
I knew whoever was poking through our shipments would return. Brought muscle this time, I see.
More than you. Care to try me?
I'll pass. I just want to know who's been meddling in my business.
Keep it down. You'll wake the dead.
I had a feeling it wasn't just an opportunistic thief trying to steal my cargo. What are you after? A plot against the High King? Involving plundered antiquities from Hammerfell? Preposterous. I'm simply facilitating a transaction between treasure hunters and a rich collector. So, who am I paying the bribe to? You or the High King? Gimme that! Tribal crafts my arse. I told that son of a skeever I don't deal in arcane goods. Especially ones from the Reach. Nothing but sorrow comes from such business. This isn't cursed, is it? No name, just instructions and gold. Shipments come in, I make sure no one looks too closely and wait for a pickup. Never see the same face twice. Last time it was a smooth-talking Breton with Nord laborers in tow. You want more? I need assurances. They're taking the cargo to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude. Occasionally used it myself when the city guard was being thorough. Want to catch them? Start there. If that's all, the Breton was sly. Handsome, even. Thought he could charm me into taking on additional shipments. Now that I know what's involved, the trouble isn't worth it. The Nords were local, hired hands from the Lonely Troll. I'm paid not to ask too many questions. This arrangement was a lucrative one. I trusted them, but it seems they took advantage of my natural greed. That won't happen again.
Brondald had good instincts. We're definitely onto something. Our mystery buyer is hiring locals to haul these urns and reach fetishes out of the city. But for what purpose?
Could it have something to do with the ritual?
The Coven was also perfecting some kind of ritual in Icereach. Something to do with storms. If these fetishes are from Icereach, you may be onto something. Still.
I guess we should check out the lodge then.
Good idea. Head there while I circle around from the other direction. Maybe I can catch them before they reach the lodge. Just be careful. Give your sentry my best, and tell him I owe him an autograph.
Oh, he's gonna get more than an autograph if I see him again.
That's pretty funny. Okay. Where am I going? All right, to the lodge we go. Aha.
A straggler. I have more than I need, so I'll just feast on you here.
Alright, preparation are complete. My brother, we are ready to begin the ritual. Blah, blah, blah. You know, to find Lyra's Titanborn. Lyra!
Over here, partner. All I found were these Reachmen stalking the pass. Decided they'd rather die than talk, so I obliged. They don't look like they're from Icereach, but they are wearing the Coven's medallions. Anyway, did you find the lodge? Kilcreath? The temple to Meridia? Why would the Icereach Coven target a local Daedra cult? Damn, we're running out of time. I'll head back to Solitude and try again to warn High King Svargrim. You go to Kilcreath Temple and alert Meridia's priests. I'll meet you there as soon as I can. You'll be going up against the Coven by yourself. Warn the priests. If there's an opportunity to safely stop or delay the ritual, by all means, but don't take any unnecessary chances. I still don't want to lose another partner.
Okay, got it.
Hold, my friend! A disaster has befallen Kilcreath Temple. Didn't I send you to Solitude? This place... I'm sorry. There may be survivors. I could use your help. The Icereach Cup. That's what I heard the Ice... Look! A priest of Meridia! Maybe they can tell us more about what happened at the temple. It's depleted. Just ordinary sticks and rope now. Interesting. An alchemical residue. That should prove useful.
All right, now down to the last.
Let's look for more witch pikes. Yes, thanks to you. They're investigating vampiric activity in another... Can you feel the lingering energy? That's Daedric, if I'm not mistaken. These depleted witch pikes expended a lot of power to summon the Hero Storm. Now they're just ordinary sticks, but even in this state, they tell us much about the ritual that flowed through them. I'm sure now that the pikes play a significant role as focal points for the storm ritual. The prepared pikes are depleted as the ritual runs its course, but I sensed lingering energy, including a Daedric taint. And we found an intriguing residue.
Okay, what's the deal with the residue?
It's the remains of an alchemical poultice that was spread over the pikes. Smells like rotting fungus, doesn't it? With a little study, I should be able to identify each ingredient in its makeup. Then I can begin to understand the ritual. One other thing I want to check first. I noticed the pilgrims leading a cart away from the temple right before the storm hit. Coven members could have tried to slip away among the innocents. The cart should be along the road south of the temple.
All right, off to the cart we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Strange. They're alive but unresponsive. Check the crates and see if they contain the smuggled items. Did you find anything of interest in the crate? I can't believe anyone knowingly involved would have let themselves be exposed to the storm. Perhaps the pilgrims were tricked into transporting the crate. Or maybe it was slipped into their cart. Yes, of course. Though I fear what we may find there. The temple was clearly at the center of the storm.
Okay, temple. Got to go to the temple.
These are temple priests and pilgrims. It seems the storm killed them. I'll need to perform more tests. But from what we've seen, I believe the storm affects mortals in 3 distinct ways. It kills them, transforms them into harrow fiends, or leaves them mindless. I suppose I'd say it harrowed those poor pilgrims. I want to learn more about the ritual, and how it produces the harrow storms. And I need to confirm my theories about the storm's effects. I'll start by examining the residue from the witch pike to identify the components used. My alchemical equipment. It's extremely fragile, so I left it in my pack. I hid it among a copse of trees once I saw...
Okay, now I gotta find this guy's pack. Alright, won't this be interesting?
That's close enough, Leech.
Wait! I'm not part of the coven!
Looks like I made it back just in time. House Ravenwatch. I've heard of them, but he's a long way from Rivenspire. Well, if you're willing to trust a vamp. On the cliff overlooking...
Perhaps I could question the witch before you introduce her to your impressive axe blade?
Even harrowed. It seems the ritual needs refinement.
Kill her before she can summon another storm.
Willing sacrifices. How nice.
Sacrifice? I'd rather give you my axe, witch.
You could take her prisoner. No matter. I found something. This way?
Go with your vampire friend. I'm gonna look around here.
Do you see? All this rubble... Look at the shape of the fragments. They come from... Thank you, but no. I tried. I met a clever woman who lives in the bog near Morthal. Old Mjolnir's a dying breed among the North.
So, what did your vampire friend discover? Reach witches summoning magical storms to create feral vampires? That's horrible, but to what purpose? Well, that's the next puzzle to solve. First, we need to get this information to the Queen. Here. This was for Brondol, but it's yours now. Queen Gerhild needs to hear what we discovered at Kilcreath Temple. The Queen seemed reasonable. She'll believe us. As for... I'd like to knock down the palace door. If there's anything else we... Hey, you and Fenora, clever woman? Our priority remains getting clever men and women. Could be that the elves are...
Too much to do, and too little time.
What?
That's one of the Queen's attendants. Let's get inside.
All right.
I'll be at this until I drop.
Be strong, Svanna.
Mother! No! No!
Svanna, your father, the kingdom. Watch over.
Mother! No! You can't die! Mother!
Sire, the assassins might return. You must get to somewhere safe.
Have Yoren's lackeys come to gloat?
We came here to warn you, Your Highness.
And yet my wife lies dead.
If you had listened to us...
Like she did. If I determine Yoren had a hand in this, there will be war! Someone take care of my wife!
Father, please.
How's it going, geezer?
Going pretty good, man. How about you? Just finishing up a quest line here, and then I'm going to call it.
Gods, what a disaster. The Queen's been... Good question. The guards... Look around. See if you can find any...
Good, I never played Elder Scrolls Online. How is it BC? Some people said it was bad.
Oh man, I played it at launch, and it's a totally different game. I've got a couple of level 60 characters, or 50, and I came back after. This is the first time back after Greymore dropped. So I mean, there's just a lot to do. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it might not be up to your taste, but I enjoy it.
Svanna's taking this pretty hard. I suppose most daughters feel close to their mothers. Not that I'd know, I never knew my mother. Sorry, don't mind me. Did you find anything that might lead us to the assassin? We've seen these medallions before. On the Reachman near Kilcreath. And I saw them on the witches in Icereach. The assassin definitely seems to be in league with the Coven. But can we get Svargrim to believe that and accept the danger he's in? Svargrim has every right to be angry. He watched his wife die right before his eyes.
Okay. Where'd she go?
We need to see the High King.
I should think not. The High King is in mourning. He's not to be disturbed.
The Queen's wasn't the only life lost today. Now get out of our way.
Go right in.
I thought so.
Your Highness, please. Your kingdom is in grave danger.
My queen's blood hasn't yet cooled, and already Yoren's lackeys hound me.
We have proof that the Coven threatening your kingdom is responsible for the Queen's death. Show him, partner.
Does Yoren think me so weak that he Reach witches? They pose no threat. We've beaten back those wild dogs time and time again, while our brothers to the east bow down to a poetry-writing milk drinker. I will not be lectured on such matters by the likes of you. Tales told around campfires to scare the children. Storms happen here all the time, and none of them spawn monsters. The last spy who spoke of such things, well, he no longer speaks of such things. I am the Wolf of Solitude. I know my enemies.
Then act like it.
You dishonor my wife's name by letting it pass through your treacherous lips. Away with you! And pray I don't find evidence that ties you to the Queen's murder. That would not go so well for you.
We'll leave you to your grief, Your Highness.
Is it true? Mother told me you were working for her before she...
I'm sorry, Svanna. I would have saved her if I could.
She's back here.
My mother. She told me she gave the mighty Lyris Titanborn an important task. Tell me, what were you doing for my mother? Threat? What threat? And do you think this is why someone came into the palace and killed her? And did you tell my father all this? Is he rallying the soldiers? Alerting the other holds? My father sees Yoren's plots everywhere, even in his spicy venison stew. Well, I won't let my mother's death be for nothing. She trusted you, and so will I. My father be damned. Please. Find whoever did this and stop them. I saw the assassin. He moved fast.
Okay.
Come on, Princess. Let's get you somewhere safe.
Don't call me princess. Just Svanna. There's nothing noble about me.
Okay, well, I'm going to call it here, and we'll pick it up later on this afternoon or early evening. I can only sit for about 2 hours, and my back starts killing me, so I've got to take off. And I thank you for being here. Hoping you're having a great afternoon, and we'll catch you on the flip side.